The 19th and 20th of November 2022, the weekend when Loughborough's railway landscape changed again. But this time, it's not demolition, it's reunification.
Hello, it's Tom here reporting for the official Great Central Railway YouTube channel again. The big crane's back on the horizon in Loughborough, and that can only mean one thing. We've got another update for you on our epic Great Central Railway reunification project. That's the scheme that's going to tie together the northern half and the southern half of the Great Central Railway through Nottinghamshire and Leicestershire to create an 18-mile heritage railway. We're going to take you behind the scenes of this latest phase of work very shortly. This is the installation of the new bridge decks for the brand new A60 bridge. But first of all, a reminder, please don't forget to click like, subscribe and notify so you'll always know when we're publishing new content on GCR Official. And you might want to check out our other reunification videos if this is the first time you've stumbled across us. It's a great watch to see how this project is developing, of course, with your support. Your donations are making this happen. So thank you very much. Hard hats on. Let's go behind the scenes.
This is the third phase of reunification. The A60 bridge is unique. It's the only part of the job that currently has track on it. Unfortunately, it wasn't possible to save the original Great Central Bridge, and at the start of October, it was demolished. The abutments the original bridge sat on were also reduced in height, ready for these new concrete forms to be installed at the start of November. With that work complete and the original abutments repaired, the stage was set for the new bridge to arrive. Let's start with the crane itself. It can lift 500 tons, and the black weights behind the cab are the ballast it will need to tackle the new bridge decks. The A60 road to Nottingham was closed for the weekend. Several lorries were required to bring everything to site, not just components for the crane, but of course the pieces of the bridge itself, 2 decks, 2 collision protection beams and the handrails. Everything had to arrive in the right order. The first job for the crane was to recover an excavator from the northern side of the bridge. This was used during the demolition work, but since then had been waiting patiently to be released. It is a relatively small moment, but goes to show everything that needs to be taken into consideration to construct a new bridge, and indeed, to make the reunification project happen at all. Final checks complete, and the bolts attached which will guide the new deck into the correct place on the concrete abutment tops. Darkness has fallen by the time the first new span is ready to lift. A short while later, another gap has been bridged on the road to reunification. 125 years after the original Great Central Railway bridges were built, here's a new one, fit for the next century. The next morning, the second bridge deck was lifted into place. Each deck weighs close to 80 tons. Like the old bridge, the new structure has 2 single-track spans. Looking north, the existing right-hand line connects to the National Rail network. The left-hand side will ultimately carry the new link line connecting Great Central North and South together. The proposed junction between the 2 railways will be further to the north. Once the decks were in place, the next job was attaching the handrails. When the bridge was first built, the A60 road to Nottingham was of course very quiet, but by modern standards the structure has a low headroom. The new bridge is being protected by 2 20-ton beams made of steel and filled with concrete. One is placed on each side of the bridge decks, and they sit on the same concrete abutment top. They are independent from the bridge decks and will deal with any impacts caused by careless drivers and their oversized vehicles. Before we take a final look at the latest £1 million piece of the reunification jigsaw, here's a reminder of the big picture and why we still need your help. There are 7 stages to the project. 2 are already complete: the refurbishment of the existing canal bridge and a brand new bridge built over Network Rail. Now we're almost ready to tick off a third phase. And there's even more good news. You may know we've been raising money for these 2 stages. We'll build the bridge over Railway Terrace and the factory car park crossing at the same time. We're calling them the Factory Flyover. With your support, more than £1.25 million has been raised towards these 2 phases. In early 2023, we'll set out our plans to move forward. When track is laid on the new A60 bridge, it will reopen the line for trains coming off the National Rail network heading north towards Ruddington, and it paves the way for reunification. Thanks to you, we've taken an enormous step forward this year. The new A60 bridge even has a slightly improved headroom over the road thanks to its innovative design. None of us want to see the crash protection beams tested anytime soon. With donations coming in, this project has real momentum. Your contributions are as vital as ever. Text the word UNIFY to 70970 to donate £5. People have called this project impossible. Now, it's really all about people power. Whatever you can give, thank you for your support.